Hey everyone. I usually make videos about aquariums, but I'm sharing something from a dabble in a new hobby that I've recently gotten into, coin collecting. So this is a little sample of the progress in my Jefferson nickel collection. Just a little back info. I used to be into coin collecting a long time ago, and then I kind of got out of it. I've always kind of been interested in it a little bit here and there, but recently I figured I'd give it a dabble again. I started out with Jefferson nickels because Jefferson nickels are one of the easiest if you want to do a set of coins to complete. You can basically complete an entire set of Jefferson nickels from coin roll hunting. It might be kind of hard, but you can actually do it. Certain dates or mint marks might be difficult to obtain, but it's doable. That said, I'm going to get into it so I don't make this video too long. So this is the 1938 to 2005 album. This is not including proofs. I did have a different album that, well, first before I say or get into all this collection sort of evolved. I was doing all proofs and estimate marks, but as the amount of money I was spending was starting to get kind of ridiculous, I was trying to obtain the entire set. The whole set was uncirculated, in brilliant uncirculated condition, BU condition, and also proofs. As time went by, I realized I was spending a lot of money. I like the idea of coin roll hunting, so I kind of converted my set from a proof and BU set strictly down to basically a circulated set. I have purchased some coins here and there are a few proof coins in here and uncirculated coins, but for the most part, this is a circulated set. Sorry about the mess. It's awkward holding his phone like this. All right, so here's some of the earlier mint marks. Before I get into all this, this book is actually the set is almost complete. I'm missing only really a few coins. Most of them are on this first page here. Some of the war nickels. The 1939 S. I'm not sure why, but that's I know why. It's an estimate mark. But let's get into it. I'll point out any coins that might have some significance. Most of these coins here I found in bankroll hunting. I may have purchased this one, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I know I purchased this one, although I shouldn't have. Now, this is a very important coin for the Jefferson nickel series. This is one of the key dates. This is the 1939D. I'm sorry. I actually purchased this today from my local coin store. It was a pretty decent price. This is only around $10. So chances are finding this in a coin roll hunting were slim to none, in my opinion. So I just said, the heck with it, I'm going to purchase it. So that's what I did. The 1939D and the 1950D are basically like the two major players of the key dates of the Jefferson series. Moving along, I don't have the 39S. 40. This coin was purchased at a pretty decent price. It's kind of, I would say it's probably about uncirculated. It's not BU, but it looks pretty good. This coin I also purchased, I think it was like $2 or something like that. Not too bad. This is another one that I had purchased. I don't know, I think it was like $5 or $6. I actually got this coin today. I picked it up. I think it was like only $2, so not too bad. I don't have the 42D. This I found in a bankroll. This was actually the first war nickel I found in a bankroll about a month ago, when I was still working on my my uncirculated and proof mindset. I actually purchased all these, the 42S, the 43P, the 43D. They weren't too bad. They kind of almost look a little bit out of place for the most part in this set, but I'm still going to keep them, obviously, because I bought them. I found this in a bankroll recently. This is the 43S. It's pretty worn. Don't have the 44P, the 44D, the 44S. This is another coin I purchased at the same time that I bought these. Looks pretty good, 45P. Don't have the 45D. This is another coin I purchased today. It was only $4. So I figured, what the hell. It's got a little bit of toning here. It's not a big fan of, but usually for the right price, I'll take it. This is another coin I purchased originally. I actually got this from eBay. It wasn't too bad. I don't know. I think it was like maybe $5. So this is an interesting coin. This 49 plain, Philadelphia. So I actually found this in a bankroll not too long ago, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I thought it was interesting because I had never seen, first of all, I haven't, going through bankrolls, there's some coins that you come across multiples of. And this is one coin here that I have never come across so far. This is the only one I've come across in circulation. And ironically, when I went to go dump the coins, because I have a place where I return the coins, I have a coin machine. I don't rewrap the rolls. I actually found this when I was dumping the coins. I was like, wow, how did I miss this? But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know what's up with this. I don't think it's a very low mintage coin, but I don't understand why I haven't seen more of them. And even when I was looking at the coin dealer today, some of the 1949 planes were kind of up there. They weren't like super cheap, but they weren't like expensive either. I don't know. It was like maybe $9 or $10. So here's the second page. This is a coin I actually purchased today as well, the 49D. Another one that I haven't seen in public, in circulation. This was a pretty cool find. From what I've understanding, this is one of the lower mintage Jeffersons. It's not like the major two key dates, but it's up there. The 49S. Don't have either one of these. I was really hoping to find this one today, but didn't have it, so. Actually, I think they had this one today at the coin dealer for a decent price, and for some reason I thought I had it already, but excuse me, but I didn't. So some of these other, I have a few spots that are kind of out of shape or out of place because I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. So this is another coin I purchased from eBay, left over from my set. I think this might be one of the, like this here. This is a 56. I think it's a D. I haven't moved this over yet to here because I wasn't sure whether I wanted to keep this one or keep the look of the circulated coins, because I kind of like the look of the circulated coins. It gives it like a vintage nostalgic look. This is another one. This is a 1960. I'm not sure if it's a plain, but I haven't moved it over yet. Obviously, I don't have these two coins. This is interesting here because this is actually a proof. I got this in I think in a set from eBay, and I just kind of really liked it. I don't really like to dabble too much into the proofs anymore, but I really liked the way this one looked, so I decided to just keep it. And the earlier Jefferson proofs were Philadelphia minted, so it doesn't really specifically say. I mean, it's kind of up to the person. So technically, you could use this, in this spot. It's not an S proof, so I have to say this is kind of like one of my favorite little areas. I would almost call it a short set. So the 65 is as many people know, they took the mint marks off most if not all U.S. coins, I believe. This is just a regular circulated 65. This here, yeah, I know it's upside down, but I found this in a coin roll. I'm pretty sure this was a special mint set release. Special mint sets were similar to proofs. 67, 68D. This had a pretty cool toning on it, if you ask me. This one might be uncirculated, I'm not sure. Can't remember. So this 1970S, it's interesting because there's 3 S mint marks that seem to be really, really easy to find. Like every time I do coin roll hunting, I swear I find like 3 or 4 of them. And this is one of them, the 70S, the 69S, and then the 68S as well. So I basically almost have like a collection of them. They're pretty widely minted, or were minted, I should say. So the rest of beyond this, the rest of these are basically pretty heavily circulated. I did this with budget mine, so that's why you can tell some of these have some pretty heavy wear on it, like this. You could basically fill this whole album with 71 to current coins just from coin roll hunting. This one has a lot of wear on it. I like the contrast that it had, though, honestly, compared to, just the general look of the coins. I swear, after 1970, the composition or whatever, it's almost like the strike was different. If you look here, they're a lot more smooth, more polished looking compared to, like, say, look at here, And it seems like as the decades went along, the years went along, they gradually kind of had this certain look to them. So these two here, I thought looked pretty good. I pulled them out of coin rolls. The 83 and 84, I think that's what it is. Series are really expensive uncirculated for some reason. They only release a certain amount, or a certain percentage, I guess I would say, a certain mintage per year. Basically, you can get all the other 80s series coins for really cheap uncirculated, but the 83 and 84, I think that, like I said, that's what they are. Were pretty expensive. Here's another really heavily worn coin. It gives a little bit of character, in my opinion. I may upgrade this at some point. This has been a pretty fun set to put together. I wish I kind of would have started it like this and just did circulating coins for the most part, because honestly it would have been a lot cheaper. I also originally started with a Whitman album. I did not use the Dansko album initially, because Dansko are kind of expensive. But unfortunately, the Whitman, you kind of get what you pay for. If you're constantly moving coins in and out, basically the little side tabs here wear out, whereas these Danskos do not. And these are really, honestly, much better quality albums. If you're trying to attain a full set of certain strikes and compositions of nickels, there are drawbacks to the Dansko albums, though, because, for example, if you do proofs, they do not have any of the proofs in the album before 1971. Right? Yeah, I think 1971. Basically, they have proof-only issues. Before 1968, all Jefferson nickels were proof minted in Philadelphia. Kind of going back to the one, like I said, to this one back here that I had. This was in 64. This is minted in Philadelphia. Okay, you see on this page, like there's a, I'm just doing business strikes only, essentially, for the most part. That's my goal. But there was, I don't know if it's a D or Philadelphia, there was a special, I think, a proof matte matte finished release coin, 1994, which is very expensive. If I had enough money to do like an entire set of all Jeffersons, I would. But so this is almost the end, essentially, of this set. Now, 2004 is where they started making kind of a commemorative reverse. They had several different designs. There's a little bit of toning on this coin here. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Speaking of toning, I think this would qualify as toning. I'll show you another coin I got here, if I can pick it up. What the hell? Okay. This 1980p. Pretty certain this is some pretty heavy toning on here. I kind of like the way it looks, though. It's got a very yellowish look to it. I found this in a bankroll. Just haven't decided what to do with it yet. So, okay. So, in 2005, they also did some other commemorative type releases where they had several different reverses. I actually quite like this design in the 2005 Jeffersons, and I will show you a little bit of that. These are just some random coins I thought were pretty cool. A couple older nickels. So down here, this is left over from when I was doing a proof set, and these are some of my favorite coins, honestly. I have a couple of the proof 2005 nickels. I also have some uncirculated special an SMS special mint set and proof coins from 1965 to 1970. So this is the 1966 special mint set. It's very proof-like, as you can tell. I haven't put it in the end of the album because I like to kind of keep it separate. This is the 67. This is the 68. What the hell is that? Can't read it. 68D, I think. It's pretty mostly uncirculated. This is a 68S proof. This is before they went to making proof as so in certain year, the earlier Jeffersons, it's kind of hard to explain. They had both a proof release and a business strike. So say for example in 1968, this is a proof, okay? This is an estimate mark, but they also had a business strike estimate mark, okay? It was in 1971 that they basically started making proof Jeffersons as basically proof only. They were minted in San Francisco, and they were only released as proofs. They didn't do business strikes anymore after that. So, but this is one of the years where they had both a proof and a business strike of the same mint, which I think this is a really beautiful coin. And some of this marking is not on the actual coin itself. This is just kind of like on the little sleeve. This is also a very cool coin. This is from the special mint set, 1965. It has some very cool toning here, if you ask me. Here's the 69D. This was pretty uncirculated. The 69S, and once again, this is another proof and business strike scenario. Here's the 70D and the 70S. This is the proof. I think yeah, I have the regular business strike S in the regular spot. I kept it separate because, like I said, Dansko doesn't make before 1970 a spot for both the proof and the business strike of the same mint, which is kind of annoying. But I don't do proofs mostly anyways. That's why these are kind of, you know, just these blank spots. But these are some of my favorite coins, so this is why I opted to add them in there. I'm not really going to show too much on the back page because it's just they're basically just all kind of random goodies that I found. These are interesting because I'm pretty certain these are 2007 satin finish Jeffersons. I found them both, and I think in the same roll. 2007P, 2000D, or 2007D. I'm sorry. I haven't really gotten into collecting the newer Jeffersons as much. I basically kind of stopped at 2005 because I'm not really a fan of the redesign, honestly. I wish they would have kept or stuck with this design here. It's a much more visually pleasing design, in my opinion. My favorite actual coin, I think, out of all the Jeffersons, let's see, which one is it? It's got to be switch this around a little bit so you can see a little bit of the reverse. So the proof here, it's a beautiful coin. It's a good kind of a nostalgic feel because it's got the buffalo on the back, and then, you know, it's got the really cool obverse design for 2005. So I will show a few of these, the obverse, so you can tell what the difference is. I'm sure a lot of people who are into the hobby know this is the standard design for many years. And then in 2003, like I said, they started a kind of a commemorative redesign. This is the buffalo, and I'm not really sure what came first. They weren't all minted at once. It was like one, and then another one was minted, I believe. I think the buffalo came first, though I'm not sure. This book is backwards right now, or upside down, so my apologies. This was also part of the some kind of special significance. Oh, the Louisiana Purchase, yeah. And here's the Lewis and Clark expedition. And then here's the Ocean in View Ocean View, basically part of the Lewis and Clark expedition, I believe. I could be wrong, but and then yeah, that's about it. And here's a few of these mint sets, or special mint sets and proof reverses. Very beautiful coin, this one here, if you ask me. And to get a couple other random goodies today, I got these for when I maybe possibly start another set. After I finish this one, I might try a proof set. I'm not sure, because I have some of the proof coins still. I just haven't added to them, and honestly, they're not really expensive. If you do only the basically the more expensive proofs are the ones from before 1955, because they're extremely low mintage. You're talking about like hundreds, like $100 almost probably per coin. So I thought this 41S was pretty cool. It was only $1. Pretty nice looking coin. Yeah, I just bought this 47S because they're kind of, you know, it's an estimate mark. It's hard to find. It's not uncirculated, but it was only $2. So I'm sure I can find something to do with that. But yeah, that is my progress on the Jefferson nickel series, 1938 to 2005. I'm hoping by the end of this month, around Christmas time, I'm hoping to maybe kind of complete this set. I started in the summer, so it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, this one's a tricky one to find. I was really hoping to get this whole thing right here and finish out today, but I mean, it is what it is. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace.